What's up, everyone? This is George Bush speaking. The creator thought it'd be nice to let me introduce this supercut, seeing as I've not been a part of the series yet. So here I am to give anyone who's new here a quick overview of what's happened in the series so far. So the boys are all controlling a brand, each in an attempt to see who is the greatest general manager president of all time. To help with this, the boys also reached out to others to act as their consultants, their jobs being to manage the more admin side of the brands. Any requests from stars will be emailed directly to these three. Currently, the boys find themselves just short of their second premium event. In the time we've spent with them so far, however, we've seen trade sabotages, clash of egos between managers and wrestlers, and much more. In fact, don't just take it from me. Here are the special guests we've had so far in the series to give some context from their side of things.
You want some goddamn context? How about the gods themselves screwing me out of taking the world title from the tribal chief? Everyone knows I'm the greatest of all time. God literally had to step in and stop me from becoming champion, knowing it would be too much for this world to handle. Well, joke's on him, seeing as I went over to Joe's NXT and became a champion anyway alongside his darling Theory.
It was pretty fun annoying the fuck out of that fat orange whilst I was a special guest host. That being said, when me and Trump put our minds to work, we can make some quality fucking shows, to say the least. It's a shame he's such an asshole, though. We could have truly made America great again if it wasn't for his damn ego.
Jesus Christ, that man is just as loud as his size, ain't he? But I think that's all that needs to be said. Enjoy this compilation of the first 5 episodes, and we hope to see you again when episode 6 comes around.
Greetings, fine viewers. I am your host, Jordan Peterson. And today, whilst I am certainly not proud to introduce this series, the show must go on regardless. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the WWE 2K25 Presidential GM mode. Don't ask me how the creator convinced me to host this train wreck of a series. Secretly, I just think he loves hearing my angelic voice ramble on about all aspects of the universe.
If you're done kissing your own ass, Jordan, can we just get on with this already? It was written in the stars. Then I would defeat the both
Donald,
you and prove.
I don't have enough of my sanity left for you to give us this god-awful speech of yours for a 3rd year in a row.
I'm actually Barry. The channel is only 2 years old.
Joe, you know what I meant. This is the 3rd game in a row. We're doing this for crying out loud.
You tell him, Joe?
Oh, what's this? What happened to you wanting to get on with this, you fat orange?
Shut your damn mouth, Jordan. I'm the president.
My intellect doesn't remember asking. Now, viewers, you should know the drill when it comes to GM mode by now, so we're just going to get straight into it. Gentlemen, please tell us the brands you will be representing in this series.
As your oh-so-great president of the United States, I got to pick my brand first. And the brand in question is Friday Night SmackDown. Now, yes, Barry has indeed had control of the blue brand for the past couple of years, but SmackDown, in my opinion, is where the biggest names should be competing. The biggest names in wrestling, ran by the biggest name in the country.
Yeah, big is definitely the term for
Wait,
you.
what the hell? I was president during the previous 2 games, so why didn't I get first pick
Very
too?
interesting. Former President Biden. Obama, please state your selected brand for this series.
I guess you could say me and Donald have done a bit of a switcheroo because I'm going to be running Monday Night Raw this time around. My intention for my show is to build the future of the wrestling scene, putting my faith in the younger talent to bring my show to success. Titles such as the Intercontinental Championship, for example, will be a great showcase of that.
Very impressive pitch, Obama. I respect
Wait,
it.
what the hell was wrong with
I
mine?
refuse to waste my time answering that. Now, Joe, please tell us your brand so we can move on to the draft.
My choice comes with a bit of charm to it. Once again, I'm picking NXT. It only seemed appropriate, as now I would have been in control of 3 different versions of the brand. I do have a pitch for mine like Barry did with his. This NXT is going to be a brand new beginning. It won't necessarily be about the future like NXT is in real life. Rather, I intend to create a successful show with new debuting stars, as well as ones who I believe deserve another chance at showcasing their potential.
Where the hell was this kind of thought process during your final year as president?
Don't worry, Trump, you'll be just as decrepit as me by the time you're done with your 2nd term.
I agree with that sentiment, Joe. Now then, gentlemen, it is time for you to go and select the stars that will begin this series alongside you. Before we join them in the draft room, however, there is one more thing I need to mention. The presidents have decided to take a page out of the 2K23 series and pick a co-general manager. The third wall reasoning here is that the game would literally crash every time the creator attempted to set up a GM mode save with custom characters of the presidents. The in-universe mode reason, however, is because their general managers selected come with their own perks, aka power cards, that will greatly help them during the series. With that said, let us now go meet the boys who are waiting patiently in the draft room.
Jordan, why the fuck are you still here?
Donald, just because you're the president doesn't mean you can just be rude to people without any consequence. We already agreed about having a special guest host every episode to spice things up more.
And the guest host every episode will be decided by our loyal viewers. If you guys have any suggestions, then stick them in the comments, and the most popular choice will be selected for the next episode.
So in essence, Donald, you'll do well to keep your orange mouth shut. I'm going to be lenient, but anyone else in my shoes could easily screw you over in this series.
Oh my God, everyone needs to shut up and acknowledge our tribal chief, because my first pick in the draft is going to be Roman Reigns, the biggest star on the biggest brand.
Donald, didn't you pick Paul Heyman as your co-general manager?
Yeah, what's that got to do with anything? Hello?
I'm giving Roman the World Heavyweight Championship before the series starts to save my own life.
You stupid fat orange.
Yeah, fair enough.
If you're done messing up your show already, Donald, I'm going to pick Cody Rhodes as my first draft pick.
Cody Rhodes? But Obama, didn't you state earlier that your show was going to include the future rather than the present?
That's correct, Jordan. But you need to have a strong foundation on your show to begin with. I can't think of anyone better suited for that than the quarterback himself.
Oh, screw off with that quarterback nonsense. The phony is nothing compared to the tribal chief.
Jesus, Donald, you sound like one of those annoying Bloodline Stan accounts on X.
Careful, Barry, don't be referencing Elon's platform in front of Donald. Anyway, my first pick is going to be Seth Rollins, because he's a visionary. And my man here has seen the vision of NXT being the best brand of the series.
We're only one pick into this, Joe. Please stop being cringe.
Regardless of the cringe levels being shown here, I still respect these first-round picks you've made, gentlemen.
Say, Jordan, since you're the host and have control on how the episode flows, how many draft picks do you think we should make?
Good question, Obama. Why don't we just get through the required 9 picks first and then go from there?
All right, bet.
NXT selects Stephanie Buckhead.
You are absolutely disgusting.
Stop it, Donald. That's not why I picked you.
Why do you always just assume the worst?
Obama, are you okay?
Are we
What was
just
that?
going to forget how Joe has been down bad when picking the likes of Bailey and Nikita Lyons in previous games? I'm taking Liv Morgan.
Donald, I get it, but look, man. Retirement has been a gift for me. My down badness in recent years was due to my stress from running the country. But now my mind is clear. The reason I'm picking Stephanie here is because she's the newest big star in the women's division. It only makes sense to keep her in NXT.
Joe, you having a more clear mind is excellent news to me. I'm going to take Dominic Mysterio with me to Raw.
I swear you and Dom had beef in the previous game, but whatever. We'll just see if Joe is telling the truth when we get to his darling prince later down the
I'm
line.
sorry, but is no one else going to acknowledge Obama's stutter that was heard a
Gordon,
moment
no.
ago?
Shut up, man.
Oh, don't worry, I heard it. It's the rise of sleepy Obama, ladies and
No,
gentlemen.
it's not.
Welcome to the club, Obama.
No, please. I'm too young. Hang on a minute. Why are Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce in the draft?
I don't give a damn, Obama. We're about to see some real damn wrestling over on SmackDown. An absolute legend of TNA and the Indies.
I'm very pleased to hear your happiness over the surprise appearance in the draft pool, Donald. I figured as the host of this episode, I could go about altering some of the popularity stats to fit real life, as well as include a few little extra stars in there.
Hey guys, do you mind if I call dibs on Adam Pearce? I really like the idea of creating a superstar indie tag team.
He doesn't really fit the vision of my show, so I'm fine with it.
You let me take Julia without any complaints, so yeah, Don, go right ahead.
Oh, we are so fucking Barack boys.
LOL, nice one.
Who the fuck is that? And more importantly, why the hell did Joe just pick him?
Donald, have you never played the My Rise stories? Paragon here is one of your rivals in 2K25.
So he's just a B-Tech Baron Blade then. Why the hell would I care about him?
Nah, Jay here was a pretty cool character, and he basically fits the mold of my brand very well. A new star ready to make a name for himself. Thanks for including him in the pool, Jordan.
Trust me, Joe, there's a couple other characters still in here that I know you're going to love now that I'm aware of your familiarity with Paragon here. Also, Donald, go ahead and carry on with the draft. I've decided a solid enough number to finish with would be 12 superstars for each brand at the very least.
Holy crap, no way we've got the 2K OG.
Okay, you know what? I'll give you that one. I did play the 2K19 career mode. Cole Quinn was the absolute best. Speaking of the absolute best,
Let me show you just what I'm made of.
The best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be.
You couldn't be more correct.
Yeah, here's hoping we'll see the return of the goats of all goats sooner rather than later.
Are you gentlemen fucking stupid?
Joe?
Like I told you, things are different now. But it still made sense to bring Theory back to NXT, once again given our GM mode history.
I feel like I'm missing some key context.
Yeah, well, you're not going to be getting that key context, Jordan. Now drop it.
Still though, Joe, I'm happy to see that your head is in a much better place now. Don't get it twisted though. I won't be going easy on you boys in this series. I've got a reputation of being the best GM mode player out of the three of us to keep after all.
Barry, I literally have Tonga low on my brand.
Damn understandable. Have a great day.
The brands have been selected, and the rosters have been drafted. But I'm not quite satisfied with that, gentlemen, and I don't think the viewers are either. The three of you are going to be booking your first shows to finish off the first episode.
Hello?
Well, hello there, Don. It's nice to hear the voice of the enemy.
Woods, the hell are you calling me for? Haven't your GM mode battles with Tyler Breeze over the years given you some humility?
There is no damn way that you, of all people, are calling me out regarding the fundamentals of humility. But look, Don, this isn't a call for the sake of lighting any sort of fire between us.
Then why are you calling?
I just wanted to make sure that you were going to take care of my boy Kofi is all. That's my brother from another mother, so obviously I'm going to be incredibly worried about him.
Look, Woods, you don't have to worry. Kofi Kingston is a legend, an oh so big name in the wrestling industry. I wouldn't draft him to my brand for no reason. I guarantee that if he puts the work in, he's going to be a great United States champion on SmackDown.
Wait, United States champion? Is that it? What about the world title?
Roman Reigns.
Understandable. Have a great day.
You done over there, Donald?
Oh, yes, sorry about that. I believe I'm first, yes? It's time to get back to booking some damn shows. All right, so new brand, new me. Literally, since I am now the president again. So Paul Heyman has already gone ahead and put the undisputed title on the tribal chief. To be honest, I have no problem with this. I mean, if anyone should get to benefit from being given a title free of charge, it is certainly the head of the table. In fact, I can use this to my advantage. Roman having a title means he's already gained a big popularity boost, so we're going to put him in a match against his old rival Drew McIntyre. And it's going to be a tables match, seeing as one of the two specialists in this match type. That'll be sure to boost the match rating even further. And I wasn't lying when I told Woods that Kofi would be taken care of on my brand if he puts the work in. And hey, Carlito may be the coolest human alive, but surely Kofi shouldn't have an issue beating him, right? If he can't, then that's not on me. That's just a skill issue at that point. Anyways, take a look at that card. Absolute art, I know. I mean, what would you expect from the master of the art of the deal? This season is going to be different. No longer will Obama reign as the GM mode master. I guarantee you that.
Okay, so even though Donald has kind of screwed himself by drafting Roman whilst having Heyman as his co-manager, the idea of giving the title to someone before the season even begins isn't a terrible one at all. So I'm going to be doing the same thing with both Cody Rhodes and Io Sky. I consider these two as the quarterbacks of Raw. You can't have a future without the present putting in the work to bring the future to light. Now, whilst I'm booking my show, let me quickly go over the role our co-general managers are going to be having. For starters, I think co-manager is the wrong term. Woods, Heyman, and Breeze are basically going to work like consultants. We'll have a direct line to contact them and vice versa if we either need some help or don't agree with the bookings of the shows that have been cooked up by me, Donald, and Joe. It's good to have Woods by my side, given how I'm dealing with both Paul's incredible mindset, as well as Tyler Breeze, who's been duking it out with Woods on GM mode for years now. But here's the first Raw of the season that I've cooked up. Now, I can imagine all three of our shows being quite similar to one another since we more or less picked the same amount of stars for our brand. So it's going to come down to whose opening and closing matches can get the highest ratings. Also, there's no real point in going over the power cards and the show logistics on the first week, given we don't have any assets yet, so we'll go over those as well as the power cards in more depth as we progress through the upcoming weeks.
Don't worry, Mr. Former President. I've had Woods in my pockets for years when it comes to GM mode. And that's not going to change here, I can assure you. Woods will be no match for us.
I mean, that's great and all, but you mean Obama too, right? And Donald and Heyman?
Yeah, absolutely. Anyways, I got to get going now. Bye.
Well, I wouldn't exactly call that reassuring, especially if the host of every episode can change things up or make us complete certain objectives. Still, it's nowhere close to the pressure of running the country, so I think I'll be fine. Yes, we've got some good loot in the shop on the first week. Let me cop that shit. Being able to fix a match as well as give one of my stars added recovery are two vital tools to have at my disposal. Now, you may be asking from looking at my opening and closing matches, why on earth have I got them both being contested under extreme rules? Well, you see, at least one of the stars from both matches have that match type specialized. So 2 specialized matches for both the start and end of the show. We're going to hopefully get some big match ratings even if no rivalries have been created yet. Overall, I'm very confident with the show I've booked here. I'd usually just say it's great to be back. But with Breeze acting as my consultant, it seems like I might still be under some pressure to succeed considering his arch rival Woods is working alongside Obama. And don't even get me started on the 2 fat egomaniacs joining forces. I hope Roman spears the both of them.
Holy crap, 4 stars?
Very impressive start, Donald.
Was there ever any doubt? The GOAT Tongaloa was competing in his opener after all.
Oh, for the love of God.
Yeah, if anything, I feel like I've kind of cheated here by having him on the show in the first place.
You could always screw your next show to make up for it.
Get speared by Reigns, are you sure your head is properly screwed in,
Any
Joe?
update on if Roman is even okay being on the same show that Heyman is going to be assisting with running?
I guess that'll be down to how his match goes. All right, cool. Looks like Paul is in the clear for now. And hey, Kofi won the United States Championship too. I'm sure Woods is going to be pretty happy as well.
Make sure you keep it that way. The last thing I want is for him to mess up any potential trade plans I may want to cook up because we have to quote unquote go and save his brother from another mother from the evil orange.
Donald is right though, Barry. Didn't you have beef with Dominic during last year's GM mode? Why did you sign him again for this season?
Because he's the future of the industry, Joe. I'm more than happy to give him another chance because of it. And as you can see, taking that chance worked.
Just don't be complaining to us when he starts acting like a bitch boy again.
My deep psychological analysis does confirm that you will regret signing him Obama if he does go that direction
Why
again.
on earth did you have to pull the whole deep psychological analysis card just to say what we've all known about the kid for years
Because
now?
you damn well need one Donald. Obama is correct too. Signing Roman to your brand when Paul is helping you run it was a stupid decision.
Oh, we'll see who's stupid when the president is at the top of the board by the end of this.
Damn, you know what, though? I was full on expecting that Theory Riz to come into play again, but I guess he came up short this time, right, Joe?
It's fine, I can just blame that on Grayson. Maybe I'll do what Triple H refuses to do in real life and finally turn Theory face.
On the bright side, at least Cole Quinn managed to beat that Beta Baron Blade.
Would have been hilarious by 2K if they made Baron an option to be a general manager in this game.
Now that's a fat punk I'd be more than happy for Roman to spear in half.
All right, gentlemen, the numbers for your first week
Let's
are in.
fucking go.
Aw, damn.
I told you I'd be at the top of the board, you smart-ass
Fuck
fraud.
that. You cheated by using Tonga Low.
He's got a point, Donald.
Can we stop with the stupid Tongalo
How
jokes?
dare you!
That's the goat of all
Get
goats.
out of here, Jordan, before I hurt you.
What the fuck?
But yeah, all I'm saying is seeing his heel turn was incredibly unnecessary.
Now hang on, Barry. You're basically just asking to be canceled saying things like that.
I disagree, Joe. The majority of the IWC are saying the same thing.
That's the equivalent of Abraham Lincoln asking Donald for presidential advice. Why in the world are you taking the IWC seriously?
I'm just saying the rejection to the heel turn is quite vocal. But hey, I didn't know you were even aware of the internet community in the first place.
I'm old Barry, but I'm not clueless when it comes to the internet. Anyway, where the hell is Donald? Are we starting this or what?
It does say he's in the Discord call. He must have got in here before us. Maybe he's just grabbing his mountain of snacks for today's session.
Paul, for the love of God, it's all going to be okay.
Oh yes, because Donald fucking Trump of all people is the man I should believe when he tells me everything is going to be okay.
The people literally voted me back into office, Paul. Trust doesn't get any better than that. Like, what more could you possibly want from me?
How about not drafting the damn man I low-blowed in the main event of WrestleMania? I mean, what the hell is this to you? Rocket science? It shouldn't take a damn blueprint for you to understand why I'm so terrified.
Paul, nothing is going to happen to you. As long as Roman keeps hold of the world title, you have nothing to fear. I promise I won't let anything happen to you. Trust the process, Paul.
It's not like I have a choice but to listen to the damn president anyway. But you better do everything in your power to make sure he keeps hold of that title. Cause you know without a shadow of a doubt that it'll be my head, not yours, if he loses.
Come on, Paul. This is the tribal chief we're talking about. Like, what other force on our brand could possibly be strong enough to beat him? Seriously.
And another thing, all they fucking do is call anyone who wins a match a damn Hogan. That kind of toxicity shouldn't even be acknowledged.
They're still fans though, Joe. Well, for the most part anyway. I don't condone the toxicity. All I'm saying is they have a point when it comes to Cena's heel turn.
I better not see you offering him a damn contract during this season after everything you've just said then.
What's up, boys?
Ah, there he is. Must have been a big mountain of snacks if it took you this long to get back to your desk.
Fuck off, Barry. I'll have you know I was dealing with general manager business. Thank you very much. Let's get started with this already.
Whoa, wait a minute. What about the special guest host for the episode? Where's he at?
What's up, bitches?
It's Tonga Low.
What the fuck? The goat?
The goat of all goats.
That's right, bitches. It's me, Tonga Low, University of Texas at El Paso, NY.
What are you doing?
Your fine viewers recognize greatness when it's staring them right in the face. And so here I am as the special guest host for this episode.
This is absolutely insane.
Yes, thank you, fine viewers, for blessing us with this gift.
Oh no, you don't want to be thanking them, Donald. Cause here's how I see it. As the special guest host, I get to say on how the episode goes, right?
More or less.
Right? Okay, and that includes the booking of certain matches too. If I wanted that. Am I right?
I think I know what's happening here.
Well, I don't, Tonga. What are you getting at?
Okay, let me break it down for you, Mr. President. It's really quite simple. Seeing as I'm the special guest host, and seeing how I'm currently signed to your brand, Donald, I am hereby demanding that you give me a world title match against Roman Reigns.
Yep, there it is.
Whoa. Hold on a minute, Tonga. I don't exactly think that's a good idea.
Nah. You just called me the GOAT a minute ago, Mr. President. Are you gonna sit there and tell me that you were lying about that? You don't think that your boys here are gonna disagree with what you're trying to put out right now?
Yeah, Trump, are you seriously going to lie to the thousands watching? Telling them that this man Tonga Loa isn't the GOAT? I'm sorry, but I can't back these clear lies you're trying to spew.
Yeah, Donald lying to the millions during your speeches is one thing. But to have the orange balls to disrespect the GOAT like that? Yeah, you're on your own here.
Then it's decided. I'm gonna go get ready for my world title match, Mr. President. Deuces, bitches.
Are you guys fucking serious? You backed Tonga up on purpose?
Oh, obviously. Damn it, Donald, I told you having Paul and Roman on the same brand was a terrible idea. And don't even lie to me, Donald, I already know that's why you're so worried right now.
Of course it is. I just got done telling Paul that I wouldn't let anything happen to him. And straight after that, I gotta put Roman in a match against the GOAT and expect him to win?
If Roman is half the tribal chief he claims to be, then he'll get the job done. But Donald, you're gonna have to decide who you value more here. Your tribal chief or your wise man.
Wait a minute, Barry, were you kidding about thinking Tonga was the GOAT just then?
Of course not, I just knew I could screw Donald whilst also acknowledging the GOAT at the same time.
Fuck you, Barry, I swear I'm gonna get you back for this. Now everyone shut up whilst I get this show booked.
Mr. Trump, I think you should be made aware that Tama Tonga has had a costume malfunction.
Fuck Tonga!
Agreed after what him and those other Samoan crooks did to me last year.
I didn't mean to yell at Heyman like that, but it seems we have a mutual understanding since he's emailed me the Tama Tonga details. A costume malfunction, huh? You don't think Tonga Loa would go out of his way to sabotage his own partner just so he can get a world title match, right? Maybe I'm looking into this too much. The point is, I'm relying on Roman to get the job done tonight against the GOAT. I hate to have to go against Tonga like this, but I don't appreciate the disrespect he sent towards me. The President of the United States. Sidetracking for a second, I've just gone ahead and used the Birth of Legends card. This randomly chooses 6 of my stars to give popularity points to. This will be excellent for boosting my stars match ratings even further. That was a SmackDown exclusive power card, by the way. No wonder Barry always got off to a strong start in our previous seasons. Now as for the rest of the card, it's looking very strong, with McIntyre out of the world title picture currently. I can use him to further elevate the mid-card, although saying that Carlito now looks incredibly out of place next to the 2 former world champions.
What's up, Barry? Just got a message from Roxanne. She's stating how she's having travel issues and probably won't be able to make it to the show tonight. What do you want to do?
Tell her not to worry. I can probably still craft a good show without paying extra to get her here.
All right, bet.
It's funny I say that though, because with the way my star's stamina levels are looking, I think I'm gonna have to spend some money to go use the talent search for the first time in this series. And would you look at who appears, the late great Bray Wyatt. He may not exactly be a new talent like Braun Breaker or Roxanne Perez, but I'm still more than happy to have this legend on my brand. Let's stick him in a match with Braun. And Cody can get a bit of stamina back through cutting a promo. We do now have some show logistics available to buy, by the way, but I want to wait it out an extra week so I can purchase the concert hall venue and hopefully get a bit of increase in profit for our budget.
Looks like Breeze has left me a memo for this week's show. Paragon wants a rematch against Cole Quinn. Ah, yes, I do recall that he was one of those typical heel-type characters. I mean, my current plan for the North American title was for the two to do battle multiple times anyway, so this works for me, brother. And yes, that was another fixed match card I just bought, by the way. Having multiple of those stacked up is going to be great for me. It now means I've got a bit of leverage with who goes over at the end of my rivalries. So overall, another strong show. Kevin and Seth are hopefully going to steal the show this week, especially because the two will be competing in a TLC match for the title since one of the two specializes in that match type. My women's North American champion Jade Cargill is the only one who really lacks a direction in terms of a rivalry at the moment since Cora Jade and Josie Jane branched off into their own thing after the triple threat title match last week. But I'm confident that I'll have something for Jade soon. For now, she's just going to chill and cut a promo.
Sure seems like you're going the real life route with your women's division.
You think I give a damn about that right now?
You're right, Trump. I mean, Io Sky took the title off Rhea. So the result with Liv is fake news, as Donald would say.
Shut the fuck up, Joe.
What the hell, man? I'm backing you up for once.
I don't need you to back me up. I need Roman to win.
Acknowledge me.
Oh my God, thank the stars.
Well, damn, fair enough to Roman. He proved me wrong here.
That's where you fail as a general manager, Barry.
Excuse me?
Tonga Loa is the GOAT for sure, but Roman is practically God.
Yeah, that's great. So how about a damn apology?
You know what, that's fair, Joe. I'm sorry I snapped at you a moment ago. I'm sure you can understand I had no ill intent towards you at the time. It was just a case of me being backed into a corner, and the stress got to me because of it.
All good, man, I understand. That being said, we really do need to be prepared here, considering how the fine viewers could keep potentially picking special guest hosts who could screw us over. I mean, you really dodged a bullet there.
You're not wrong, Joe, but hey, Barry, it's awesome to see Bray Wyatt back on Raw again.
Yes, of course, I believe you had Wyatt on your Raw brand during the 2K23 series. But back to Joe's point, it actually brings up a great idea that I believe 2K could implement in future games for GM mode.
And what would that be, Barry?
The trading of power cards. Now, this is something that I believe should have been implemented when trading wrestlers got brought back into the mode last year. Donald most certainly didn't have a fixed match card, for example. So the thought of being able to trade to get one of those cards off someone else came to my mind because of
Funny you mention that, because let's just say I've been getting very lucky when it comes to the power card shop.
Seriously? I'm the president here. Why are you still getting the art of the deal instead of me?
That was some damn BS, man. A Superman punch, then a spear through the table. The same shit our tribal chief has been doing for a decade. How the hell did I lose to that?
You just said it yourself, Tonga. Roman is the tribal chief. Next time, think twice before demanding shit like that.
And whatever, fool. In case you didn't realize, I got a rivalry started with Roman because of that match. So when it comes to the world title, I ain't going anywhere just yet. Deuces, bitch.
Ah, shit, I didn't even notice that. I was too busy celebrating mine and Paul's victory.
Wow, yours and Paul's? It's nice to know you actually care about your consultant like that.
Of course I do, Joe. The key to winning this is 100% trust in our co-general managers. A great working relationship is what helps this country thrive after all.
Let's just see if you can back that talk up, Donald. We've still got one more show to book today, boys.
I don't see any reason to delay that then. Let's get on with it. It's about time I had some luck with the power card shop. A health spa card is nothing to scoff at, especially when it's a silver or gold version. I'm actually going to use my bronze one to raise Kofi's stamina since it's currently quite low. At the same time, though, I don't necessarily think using anything more is worth it since he's only the United States champion. Woods better not get on my back for this because at the end of the day, I still took care of his boy to some extent. Damn it, did I just have a Sleepy Joe moment? Anyway, with Kofi taking a break from the ring this week, I need to fill a spot on the card with another star. So I'm dipping into the talent search for the first time this series, and as you can see, I just signed Damian Priest to a multi-week deal. Another former world champion, an already made star. He'll fit right into my show. And as a welcome gift, I'll let him beat up his old Judgment Day pal Carlito. Huh? I don't recognize this number. Hello?
Acknowledge me.
I'm a tribal chief, sir.
You're damn right it is. Now I'm going to keep this short and sweet. I don't know what the hell you're thinking trying to pin members of my bloodline against me like this. But just know it'll be on my old Wiseman's head if the worst happens. It won't happen, don't get me wrong. I'm going to smash Tonga low once and for all in the coming weeks. But if somehow I don't, I'd start looking for another consultant.
Well, shit.
Oh yes, my brothers, we're feeding as if we've just found a massive stack of drones somewhere. I'll take these fixed match and health spa cards with no hesitation. Now though, ladies and gentlemen, it's finally time to introduce the show logistics. I told Donald and Biden that I'd go ahead and explain to you all how these worked. So basically, buying these logistics will add further improvements to our show, with each option providing a different type of boost. It could be things like fan retention, show quality, and in this case, more tickets getting sold, as like I said before. I will be buying the concert hall arena. And I'm pretty sure the other two are doing the same thing this week, as we did discuss buying it at the same time after our first session. So hopefully we'll see a larger increase of profit being added to our budget each week. Of course, that all depends on how much I'm spending on a show too, but you get the picture, I hope. I'm going to go ahead and dip my toes into the talent search for the second time this episode. The reason being I need an opponent for Tiffany Stratton whilst Io Sky takes a week off to recover. And Lyra Valkyria is the perfect fit for my brand, the perfect example of the future of the industry. Welcome to the brand, Lyra. We'll be watching your career with great interest. But yeah, it definitely seems I'm having a tough time keeping the balance between a strong show and strong stamina since I'm already having to use a jobber to fill a match spot up. Was it like this when I ran SmackDown too? Cause, I'm not gonna lie, it feels like I'm having a more difficult start to things than usual. Perhaps the bigger stars on Donald's brand is helping him more. I can't say for certain.
What did I tell you, Biden? Despite Paragon not winning last week, he's still happy you listened to him and booked him in a rematch. And you've got me and my brilliant memo to you last week to thank for that.
I mean, thanks. But my plan was to always run the Cole and Paragon match back anyway.
Yeah, that's great, Mr. Former President, but I gotta get going now. Bye.
Why do I get the sneaky suspicion that Breeze isn't actually interested in talking to me? If that's the case, why did he even take the job as my consultant to begin with? Surely it's not just because Woods got hired by Barry, right? Anyways, the three of us came to a mutual agreement that we would all buy our first show logistic together, that being the concert hall venue upgrade. Barry said he'd go over what the logistics actually do, so I won't bore you by repeating the details. I would like you all, however, to please welcome NXT's newest signing, Blair Davenport. I told you Jade wouldn't be on the sidelines for long, because I'm going to have our newest signing take on the champion tonight. That combined with a couple more title matches, I consider that another pretty good show by me overall. I feel like I'm off to a good start this time around. Usually I find myself falling behind as time passes. I'm quite determined to make sure I can keep up the pace with first place this season, though.
Ah, yes, excellent, Chelsea. You're representing the fine people of America well.
You know, I was wondering when you were going to reference her current gimmick.
It's not a gimmick, Joe. It's a way of life. If having a female VP was mandatory, I can assure you Chelsea has all the required qualifications necessary.
Would you hire Piper and Alba to join your Secret Service too?
No, Chelsea herself may be goated, but damn it, Alba and Piper deserve so much better than the current gimmick they have.
Preach, but it also sounded like you were calling the Secret Service a gimmick, which is honestly pretty fun.
Donald, do you realize that you're just recruiting everyone who's been in the Judgment Day?
Hey, you're actually right, Joe. I didn't even clock that. Well, then I must complete the set. Barry, you have to trade Dominic to me.
Why on earth would I just let my Intercontinental Champion go to another brand like that?
I'll give you Tongaloa.
Seriously? You'd give up the GOAT like that?
He's causing me too many problems at the minute.
Tempting offer, but Tonga doesn't exactly fit into the whole quote-unquote future of the industry since he's now in his 40s.
You'll come around to the idea once Dominic starts acting like a whiny bitch towards you like he did last year.
Besides, that means you'd be breaking up your current tag team champions if you traded Tonga to me.
I can then give the titles to Pierce and Aldis, and Tama Tonga can go into the United States picture. I have all possibilities covered, as a great president should.
Oh, great, then please share your contingency plan for Roman turning his back on you and Heyman with us.
A work in progress, now leave me alone. Joe, come on, you gotta give us something here.
The hell? Are you saying you actually miss me placing Theory on top of a pedestal compared to everyone else on my roster?
I mean, not really. It just feels like we're missing something here because of its absence.
I must say, Joe, I do appreciate the Blair Davenport signing. She goes hand in hand with your philosophy of giving stars with potential another chance.
Right back at you, Barry. The future of the industry is exactly what Bird Lady is, so it's nice to see you signed her.
Bird Lady? It's the return of Sleepy Joe.
Afraid not Donald, he's referring to Lyra Valkyria.
That doesn't change anything. Lyra literally has a whole lore dump in regards to the gimmick she's trying to portray, and Joe is out here calling her the Bird Lady like he's an IWC merchant.
Do you actually care that much about Lyra's gimmick?
Nah, I'm just pulling your leg, Joe. In fact, I think it's pretty funny. Speaking of funny, how are things down there in Last Barry?
Fuck off, Donald. We're literally 3 weeks into this, and the Mega Go Home shows are going to be taking place in the next episode. Things could literally change on a dime.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing that the premium events got changed around this year. Do the three of us have to share the events then?
That's correct, Joe, but we can always explain how they work this year at the beginning of the next episode.
Thank God I don't think I can handle any more info dumps today after the whole Roman situation.
Well, you brought it upon yourself, so I can only give you so much sympathy.
I don't need to hear it, Barry. You guys want to go hit a Dairy Queen now or something?
Can you really afford to waste time going to one with us?
I am not going into a single meeting after today's events. JD can handle all that.
As if I'm going to say no to ice cream with the boys.
All right, Bet, let's hit the road.
Welcome to the WWE 2K25 universe mode.
Nope.
That's incorrect,
Oh
Truth.
my bad. Welcome everyone to my faction.
Stop, Truth. It's not it either.
I will say, however, that my faction is incredibly underrated.
Oh my God, Trump, you're just as bad as both 2K and TKO combined.
Just because they both know how to make money and you don't, Joe?
All right, look guys, before we get started, there's something I want to quickly say. Donald, I'm so sorry that Elon broke up with you, dog.
Damn it, Truth, that's not what's going on here.
That's not what the media
The
says.
media's fake,
Put
Joe.
a damn sock in it, guys. Now, by a resounding amount, yes, indeed, it is our Truth here that you guys have voted for to be the special guest host of the episode.
Thank you, Doles, for all the love. It's been my childhood dream to be the host of the My Ride series.
Right now, I'm already sick of this. Can we just get on with booking the show?
You're sick? You shouldn't be doing anything whilst under the weather like that, dog.
Barry, can you please?
It's cool, Trump, I've got this. Hell Truth can even help me book my shows today.
Oh, wow, this ought to be good.
Oh my God, being a general manager for my universe mode was another childhood dream for me. Thank you, Mr. President.
Former, thank you very
No
much.
problem at all, Truth.
All right, cool, Donald, get us started
What
already.
the hell do you think I've been trying to do?
Mr. Trump, we have a situation.
I swear to God, if it's Tongaloa
Fret
again.
not, Mr. Trump, it's Carlito. He's not happy with his current booking and is demanding we turn him face.
Ah, crap, I can't be dealing with any more talent frustrations whilst Roman is on our back. What would you suggest?
I understand the viewers will argue on this still being close to the mark in regards to real life events. But this isn't the tribal chief. Not everyone has the megastar qualities to make the show about them. So I would recommend letting him go. We will get a big increase to our current budget doing this too. So consider this the art of the deal as you usually put this.
Damn it, fine. Get it done, Paul. I think I've just turned heel in this series. But look, guys, Paul's mind of the business is masterful. It's why I asked him to be my consultant. So I'll back him without question when it comes to making decisions. Just like I did with Elon, the ungrateful bitch. Anyway, as you can see, we have go-home shows now. And the premium live events have been completely changed. But I'll let Barry explain all of this when it's his turn. I can't be bothered to go over all that myself. Back to the Roman problem, though. I have to make sure that he goes over against Tonga for Paul's health alone. So you're damn right that I'm going to be using that fixed match card that I just bought to guarantee Roman's victory. So here's the match card I've created. I'm getting kind of bored of Chelsea smacking Alexa around every week, so we're going to make sure we get a strong end to the rivalry with a steel cage match. This can actually be used to end any rivalries that you want to get rid of. But in go-home showcases, any rivalries at level 3 and above will automatically end here anyway, despite the matches themselves all being one-on-ones. I'm still highly confident that I will come out on top here over Barry and Joe. Your president is at the top of the board and he intends to stay there. Just like I intend to stay in office for another 4 years after my second term.
An interesting memo from Woods here. It seems Bronson came to him with the idea of teaming up with Cody Rhodes for a match. Now, to be honest, I'd actually be on board with this. And if luck is on my side, I might actually have an idea for making this go in line with my show's booking. But whilst I go through with everything, let me explain how the premium events have changed this year, seeing as Donald and Joe have practically dumped explaining it all on me again. So this year we actually share the events. We get a match each on the card, with 2 additional matches paid for by Triple H. In those matches, we book one of our stars to be a part of it. And the winning star earns a super rare power card for their respective brand. Not just that, but I believe there's also a small ratings boost that's given for that respective brand too. So there's some pretty big stakes in these. Before that, though, we have the go-home shows, which are basically just what the premium events were like in previous years. So we still get our big show for closing out any rivalries we may have. So another trip to the talent search has given me an idea for a future rivalry. Joe Gacy and Bray Wyatt, but that's for later on. For now, I gotta focus on the situation Bray is currently in. Now this goes back to the Bronson-Cody idea. I'm going to give them the match after the King and Queen of the Ring Premium event. If Cody could lose the title here to either Bray or Braun, then that will make everything work out perfectly. But it's in God's hands now, all we can do is pray. My brand is fighting a losing battle due to the fact I've got a jobber match on my go-home card here. But hopefully, despite that, I can still pull in some decent numbers. I can't allow Donald and Joe to get too far ahead of me, otherwise it's going to be super difficult to pull out a comeback later on in the series.
So you're running NXT? I loved this show when I was a kid. Remember when they made the stars run a super fun obstacle course whilst holding a barrel in their hands?
Oh, I remember that. That was hilarious. Anyway, let's get on to booking the show. Looks like Breeze has left me another memo.
Breeze is your consultant. You mean that guy who used the ballroom dance in the ring?
I mean, he teamed up with the ballroom guy, so yeah, close enough. The memo itself isn't anything too alarming, though. Cora wants a rematch with her rival, which is fine because I was going to be booking them in another match tonight anyway.
Damn, it seems like your roster's looking sick, just like Donald is.
I've noticed that too, so I'm going to go ahead and use our secret weapon power card, the Quick Recovery, the exclusive power card that Breeze himself has brought to the table for us.
Whoa, would you look at that? It's like magic. You know, little Jimmy knows all about magic tricks. He's been doing this Invisible Man trick for years now.
I fucking knew he was there the whole time. Donald called me crazy for thinking that.
Maybe it's just those hallucinations he's probably getting from being ill and all that.
He's been ill for at least 10 years then, if he can't see little Jimmy.
I may be new to this whole general managing, but me and little Jimmy have been in the business a long time to know that this is a damn good card.
Well, thanks, Truth, that means a lot, especially since I grow more determined every week to do better than I've done in previous seasons.
Maybe if we book a good enough show, I'll be invited to join the Judgment Day again.
Really? You want to go back to
They're
them?
like family dog. You never turn your back on family.
Or maybe not say that in front of Elon then.
Excellent, Chelsea. This is why you are the woman of America.
Chelsea is the first lady? Does that mean Zack Ryder is the president?
What the
I thought Mr. Biden here was Mr. President.
No truth, God, no. What the hell are you talking
Truth,
about?
that's just Chelsea's gimmick. You should know considering you literally work with her.
Mr. Obama, I think I know if I was working for the First Lady of America. Maybe little Jimmy works as her special security. His invisible trick would make him a great asset.
For the love of
Please
God.
do not bring little Jimmy into this.
Now, you don't get to talk about little Jimmy after never believing he existed in the first place,
Joe,
Trump.
shut the fuck up. I've told you 1,000 times that the whole thing is a joke.
Hey, don't you dare disrespect little Jimmy's abilities to tell jokes. He cracks me up with them every time.
Hey, Don, looks like Heyman survives another week.
Yeah, I may or may not have used a fixed match card to make sure that happens.
Seems like a waste of a power card since Roman and Tonga's rivalry is at level 2, so you're going to have to find another way to end it.
I didn't ask for last place's help, thank you very
Keep
much.
talking, Donald, and watch my show cook. Fuck!
Okay? I'm not exactly sure why you're so mad at Cody winning, but it clearly means your plans have been messed up and that makes me happy.
How can you not be happy about Cody winning? He's like a superhero.
Let's just say Donald hit it right on the head because the plans that I have for him and Bronson are going to be harder to pull off now.
It really hasn't been a good start for you this series, hasn't it, Barry?
Yeah, thanks, Joe. The clarification is much appreciated.
I'm just making an observation as all, Barry. Don't be getting annoyed with me.
Yes, please do. Go after one another whilst I rise to victory.
Why would you want to rise up like that? Is the victory on the roof or
Just
something?
pretend that you can't hear him, Trump.
Oh no, now you're talking to yourself. Your illness must be getting worse.
That would explain a lot, actually.
So I've just been thinking, seeing as these premium events are going to be shared by the three of us, why don't we all just go through the booking of them together? There's no reason why they shouldn't just be kept a casual thing if we're all going to be contributing to them.
I like that idea, actually. The premium events look like they can be more of a collaboration type of deal rather than solo acts from the three of us. What do you say, Barry?
So why not? It could be nice to have a unity type of situation every few episodes.
Man, this puts a smile on my face for real dolls. With friends like this, Donald, why would you ever want Elon back in the first place?
You know what, Truth? For once you're speaking some damn good facts. Hang on, Paul's calling.
Triple H is calling you. Did you guys know he's actually Tommaso Ciampa?
Roman wants to team with Damian Priest.
The fuck do you mean he wants to team with Damian? Why would he ever want to do that?
You really gonna question Roman fucking Reigns? You've got 3 weeks to get it booked.
It's funny how you just mentioned Ciampa Truth since Woods just messaged saying he's demanding a rematch for my tag team championship.
I'm surprised Triple H of all people is that desperate to get his hands on tag team gold.
Breeze just messaged me saying he's rejected Paragon's no-holds-barred match idea. So now he's just going ahead and making decisions for me.
To be honest, that's a good thing in this context. No holds barred matches are expensive.
I'm not denying that. I just don't believe Breeze has my interests in mind is all. It's quite concerning.
Right, boys, I'm back. What we working with here?
So yeah, as I mentioned before to the fine viewers, the three of us have a match each to book by ourselves. But then we have these special shared matches in which we pick a star each to enter with. And like I said, the winner will get themselves a rare premium power card as well as a small fan boost.
And what's the power card at stake? Royalty? Instantly raises a star's popularity by 25? Holy shit, that's huge. We're talking Donald Trump presidential levels of popularity here.
Your ego is more cringe than Cena's heel turn.
Barry, we talked about this already. You're just asking to get canceled saying things like that.
Nah, let my dog cook.
Hell yeah, Truth, that's what I'm talking
Hang
about.
on, that's not fair considering the hate boner Truth currently has for the guy.
Cry about it, dog.
I mean, no offense, Truth, but you're probably the only one here who's actually cried about
Can you
it.
blame me? Cena was my childhood hero. And then he goes turning his back on me and little Jimmy, as well as the WWE Universe. How could he do such an awful thing like that?
Great fucking question. It's just a shame we didn't get a proper answer for it. At least when it comes to The Rock's involvement anyway.
So to sum up my side of the show, Liv Morgan and Damian Priest are going to be representing SmackDown in the shared matches since they're both the best when it comes to current stamina on my roster. And then the Bloodline are going to clash one more time with Aldis and Pierce for the tag titles.
Yeah, honestly, it's the same principle with me for my shared match representatives. Those being Lyra Valkyria and Tommaso Ciampa.
Don't you mean Triple H?
Yeah, sure, whatever, Truth.
What about your special guest referee match? Who've you put in charge of it?
Roxanne Perez, who's going to be supporting Tiffany. I figured it could be a pretty neat story where Roxanne and Tiffany try to work together to drive Io out of Raw and gain control of the women's division by holding both women's titles.
Barry, you good?
I'm fine. I think I just caught something in my
Sleepy
throat.
Obama.
No, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, so I mean, same premise with me too in regards to my picks for the special matches. Highest stamina, and that's about it. Saying that though it was Truth who recommended I include Jade in this.
It's all about representation. She's a champion, so she should be included. Just like little Jimmy should be included in my wrestling figure toys that get sold.
And how exactly would that work? It would just be an empty box.
Not true. The only thing empty here is the trust the people have in you as
Joe,
president.
the lengths you're going to defend a non-existent being is commendable. But for the love of God, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, let's fucking go!
Zesty Obama coming in hot.
To be fair, I think he needed that after having to include an awful jobber match in his go-home show.
Yeah, that fan boost has probably just patched the hole that having a jobber match on his big show created in the rankings for him.
God, it feels weird being in last place.
Hey, I actually stated in the last episode that SmackDown seems to be the easiest show to run, and that trend seems to be continuing in this season. Not that I'm complaining or anything.
Well, when you have the tribal chief tongue low on your brand, it becomes easy at that
Right,
point.
can everyone please keep quiet about Truth getting the tribal chief incorrect? Heyman is in enough danger as it is.
I don't know about that. I feel like Truth would just make Roman crack up before he can even unleash his anger.
Oh, hell yes!
Never mind that I'm getting screwed over here. And for what? Because I'm in the lead at the moment? What the hell is this? Mario Party? Are we just going to be gifting luck to fix everyone's skill issues?
Maybe if you believe in little Jimmy like the other two presidents, then you get some better luck in these premium events.
That makes no sense. You're making it sound like Barry believes in him too. Barry, why the hell are you not denying it?
Because he exists. Donald, are you okay, man?
We gotta get him some medicine for that illness, dogs.
I'm not fucking sick.
Keep telling yourself that, man.
Well, screw you guys for real, because look who remains at the top of the rankings. Donald Trump is making GM mode great again. No question about
Props where it's due, Trump. You have been cooking this season. But we're only 5 weeks into this. Things could easily change on a dime if you're not careful.
Thanks again, dolls, for having me here today. It was a lot of fun. Now I can go home and tell little Jimmy all about how I was the GM of my faction universe Rise mode.
How the hell did you only miss out the one game mode we're actually playing just then?
It was great to have you here, Truth.
Yeah, for real, my dog. Good luck on getting your revenge against Cena.
Trust me, my dolls. Cena's the one who's gonna need the luck. And that's the whole damn truth.
Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 4 of the Presidential GM Mode. I am your special guest host for the episode, the founder of SpaceX, and most importantly, the man who shall colonize Mars, Elon Musk. Now, before we get on to me making Mr. President Trump's life as miserable as possible, as a special guest host, it is my job to inform you all of a recent trade that has occurred between Trump himself and former President Biden. For context, basically at the end of every premium event in the series, a short trade window will open up to the 3 presidents. This window gives the 3 a chance to negotiate deals for acquiring certain stars on each other's brands that they may have their eye on. For Donald, it was a case of removing the goat Tonga low from his brand before he could mess things up for both him as well as the tribal chief Roman Reigns any further. Luckily, as a big fan of the GOAT himself, former President Biden took at the opportunity, offering Grayson Waller for the GOAT's services on the condition that an extra $30K was transferred to Mr. Biden's budget also. The reason for this being that Tonga's stamina levels are incredibly low, whilst Grayson's were still quite moderate, meaning Mr. Trump could assign him to matches straight away, whilst Mr. Biden would have to work around Tonga's stamina recovery. This trade and any future ones will be actioned and finalized by the president's consultants who are helping them run their respective brands. So in Mr. Heyman's case, I wouldn't be too surprised if he can actually sleep at night now, since he'll no longer have to deal with that troublemaker Tonga. In addition to that, the 3 presidents also had to make the decision of choosing a shakeup card, an important asset which also becomes available to them after every premium event. It's certainly something that can change your luck for the better. A perfect case would be Mr. Trump here once again using his art of the deal power play, gaining a card that will double his current salary. And here he had the balls to state in the last episode how Mr. Obama and Biden were the ones being handed luck. Speaking of the 2, whilst their shake-up cards were not as beneficial, I'm sure they will both find good enough ways to utilize them. Now, don't say that I'm not a man of the people. Whilst I may have come out on top in deciding this episode's guest host, this behemoth of a man with me for the intro certainly has his supporters. With that said, tell the Momos, what do you think we can expect to happen in this episode?
Oh man, you know you're always gonna have a blast with this series. Personally though, I'm backing my boy Obama to turn things around. It may be a high climb back up to the top, but trust me, I know all about tall climbs. I mean, look at me. So I believe in the guy, regardless neither man are giving in yet. And that's great to see.
Great analysis, and I'm not just saying that because you could crush my head quicker than space itself could. Here's hoping we'll see you as a special guest host soon. With that said, enjoy the video, everyone.
Shout out to the Homo sapiens!
Let it be known that on this day, the fine viewers have failed their oh so great President of the United States, forcing me to deal with this backstabbing bitch.
You think it's easy for us too, knowing that you, of all people, are in the Oval Office every day.
You were my dog man, and you turned your back on me as if you were Seth Rollins backstabbing the Shield. Why the fuck did you decide that you wanted to help book my show anyway? I figured you'd want to be as far away from me as possible.
Because it's funny.
That's it?
Yep.
I hope SpaceX goes bankrupt.
You're certainly doing a fine job trying to make that happen. And for what? Just so you can use those stolen funds to spread your propaganda-filled wrestling show to the masses further.
It's a damn email campaign, Elon. It's not that deep.
Admittedly, I will say it's quite a smart move, though, seeing as you get a small amount of funds for your profit every show by having this.
Funds that will only increase further the more I upgrade this campaign. I should keep an eye on this as we progress deeper into the series.
I've never doubted your smarts, Donald. It's your damn ego that's the problem
Whatever
here.
you say, Mr. Colonization.
Even if the fact of me having a bigger ego was true, at least I moved away from your fat orange ass when my undying loyalty wavered. Meanwhile, you're letting Roman walk all over both you and your consultant, Mr. Heyman.
You'll never truly understand Elon. Roman is greatness personified, and deserves whatever he wants whenever he wants it.
And you think him demanding a tag match with Damian Priest as his partner makes sense for your show?
I never said it made sense. But Roman wanted the match, so it's my job to provide.
Donald, you're the one in charge here. We may hate each other, but for crying out loud, you can't be letting a dictator like Roman tell you what to do.
I don't need advice from a damn betrayer. Especially when Roman himself said he backs me as president.
And what do you think will happen if the man you just bought, Solo Sikoa, defeats Roman in that tag match you've just booked? You got rid of Tonga Loa whilst also screwing over Biden, might I add.
Fake news!
Just to add an even more dangerous bloodline member into the fray.
Shut the fuck up, Elon. You already damn well know that Tyler Breeze was the one who's messed things up for Joe.
And yet Heyman still went ahead with the illegal trade anyway.
I said shut the fuck up. I can guarantee you that everything is going to be fine on my show. Just you watch.
What's up, Barry? There's quite a bit to go over this week, so I'll try and be quick. First up, Bray Wyatt's contract is coming to an end.
I'm more than happy to use a contract extension card in this case since we've got a couple of them in our inventory.
Awesome, I'll get that action. Secondly, Io Sky is wanting a match against Roxanne Perez after the latter cost Io her title at King of the Ring. So don't forget to book a match involving the two in the next few weeks.
Pronouncing Io's name wrong aside, no worries, I'll look into that.
My bad. I'm just a little anxious at the moment. Lastly, Carmelo wants a match against Bronson Reed tonight.
Wait a minute. Anxious? What's going on, Woods? Talk to me.
I just feel really bad about Breeze screwing Biden's budget during the Tonga trade. I know it's got nothing to do with me, but I know how Breeze plays. He's always been crafty like this during our time playing GM mode together. I have no clue why he did what he did, but I can't help but feel guilty regardless.
Woods, please don't feel like that. Joe knows you had nothing to do with it. All I'll say is we both need to relax when it comes to this. I'm sure the creator will get the answers out of Breeze when he talks to him. So keep your head held high, King.
Will do. Thanks, man.
Nothing else I can really do about that. So let's press forward. Let's deal with that Carmelo and Bronson match straight off the bat. Even though Cody retaining the world title kind of put a dent in my main event plans. We can at least get a hot feud going between the teams of Cody and Bronson, and Carmelo and Ethan. Did I ever explain why I wanted the latter guys to be a tag team, by the way? It's because they both have an ego the exact size of Donald's stomach, a match made in heaven. But back to my main event scene. I'm going to be putting an end to the Braun and Bray rivalry, so that I can start that feud between Wyatt and Gacy that I mentioned wanting to do in the last episode. This match should hopefully bring in some big numbers for this week's show. I'm also going to be upgrading one of my show logistics now that I've got some more assets under my belt. Plus I've got a nagging feeling in my stomach that both Donald and Joe are going to be investing in their logistics too. I figure the backstage crew would be a good start for me. Because teamwork makes the dream work, as Tooney's presidents would probably say. I don't know how, but that guy can make anything rhyme. And he's awesome for having that ability. Keep in mind as well, we also have this royalty power card that we earned from Lyra Valkyria being successful in that women's fatal four-way at King of the Ring. I'm going to preserve it for now, but don't be surprised if I whip that bad boy out in the near future. So yeah, a lot to unpack this week, but that looks like a mighty strong card to me. I just hope Joe's okay after the trade sabotage from Breeze. He's got to find a way to keep his head in the game whilst Donald still has the lead over us both.
Don't worry, Mr. Biden. I can assure you that the creator will do his best to discover the true meaning of Breeze's sabotage towards your budget.
Yeah, sure. Let's not pretend that the creator isn't just going to put this on your shoulders to fix instead.
What can I say? My incredible intellect is a worthy weapon to have.
Regardless, though, I appreciate the quick response, Jordan. Thanks a lot, man.
No worries, Mr. Former President. I'll be in touch.
I'm hurt. Incredibly, in fact. Breeze better have a good explanation for further adding to Donald's infinite money pockets. Regardless, though, I have a job as NXT's general manager to focus on, so let's try and stay the course. Let's start things off with some upgrades to our logistics. I had a dream last night that Barry and Donald would be doing this, so I'm going to make sure I'm ahead of the game as well. I'm going to go ahead and get some fog effects for my show. It's important the show looks as cool as possible after all. Just like I am with my aviators. So let's focus on the bright side of this trade sabotage. At the end of the day, I've still acquired the rights of having the GOAT Tonga Loa on my show. I think I'm going to go ahead and create the ultimate tag team, Tonga in theory, and they're going to go after the tag titles together. Now, what's the deal with me signing Eve Torres? It's quite simple. I need a new challenger for Stephanie Vacher's championship. I feel like her prior experience in the ring will be quite beneficial as we continue the push to try and catch up to Donald in the rankings. Oh yeah, one other thing. I actually got a memo from the CEO himself, Triple H. He said matches with Paragon and Chris Sabin this month will pop off more match rating wise. So naturally I'm going to take advantage of that. I've got full confidence in Chris coming through for me, seeing as he's the one who won me the royalty power card at King of the Ring.
It's been nice knowing you, Donald.
Wow, I didn't even know Donald's voice could go that high.
Do you want to know his exact words before signing off the card for his show? Absolutely nothing bad is going to happen to it. I can count on it.
This is your fault.
On what part of Mars is this my fault, Donald?
Just your presence alone has been enough to fuck everything up for me here today.
We're going to talk about people getting fucked over when I'm in the damn room, Trump?
Hey, wait a minute. I just realized you could have easily denied the illegal trade Breeze made and got onto him about sending you part of Joe's budget. We all know it was you who was supposed to give out the $30K after all. What's the deal with that?
Exactly what I said.
What the hell, guys? We all know it's the consultants that perform the trade deals once they know the details.
Do we? I guess I'll have to mention that in the intro since I'm the special guest host and all.
Are you going to swear on your heart here, Donald? Because if you're saying that, then you're outright confessing that Heyman is a part of this sabotage too, since he agreed to Breeze's terms behind your back.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Great, not even 6 months into office, and the president has already been compromised.
Shut the fuck, Elon!
Shut the fuck! It's Sleepy Trump
Damn you,
everywhere.
Barry!
Settle down, guys. I actually believe what he's saying.
You do?
Of course. I've been battling this fat orange for years now. So I think it's safe to say that I, of all people, know that Donald, without question, would try to sabotage me face to face. So he can then laugh in my face about it straight after.
That's true. That's 100% correct. Thank you, Joe.
Actually, that just makes the situation worse then, because that means Elon is correct about you being compromised in this series. It seems like Joe's consultant isn't the only one pulling strings behind a general manager's back.
I mean, in Donald's defense, this is Paul Heyman we're talking about. It's kind of easy for him to make plans behind someone as dumb as Trump here.
You know what, say whatever bullshit about me that you want, Elon. At the end of the day, it was you and your social media platform that was a driving force behind me getting back into office. So every time you take a shot at me, just remember you're shooting yourself in the foot,
L
too.
plus ratio plus your fat plus your orange plus your
L
annoying
plus
as fuck
ratio
plus you're a
plus you're
literal war
completely
criminal plus
deranged
JD
plus
Vance
you're
is a fucking puppet
deteriorating
on
quicker
strings
than
plus
sleepy
Joe and
fucking Joe
Barack
plus
were always
SpaceX
better presidents
is a
plus I will
fucking
colonize
scam plus
Mars and
you're a
leave you on
fucking
Earth.
nerd.
Shut up! Shut the fuck up!
Want to book another show, guys?
Oh, hell yeah.
You don't even need to ask. I've got to give a certain consultant a call first, though. Elon, I'm trusting you to keep the booking of my show consistent whilst I interrogate Heyman about this.
I may hate you, Donald, but not enough to jeopardize your booking. I'll make sure to book a good show in your absence. Huh? What's this? I got a message from an unknown number. Looks like it's got some notes for things to do for tonight's show. Must be from Heyman then if the number is unknown. Donald must have told Paul to send this to me during their discussions.
Okay, I've sent your former Boy Scout the memos for tonight's show. Now, will you please enlighten me on why you're upset?
Are you kidding me? You damn well know why. Why did you agree to Breeze handing us that $30K during the Tonga trade? You know damn well that the money transfer was supposed to be from us.
Donald, I'm a businessman through and through. Don't be thinking this is an elaborate scheme by all the consultants. I doubt Woods would have the balls for that. But this has nothing to do with me. All I did was agree to a clearly favorable trade offer that would benefit our brand. I don't care for Breeze's reasonings, but there's no way in hell I'm just going to ignore an extra $30K being transferred into our budget.
You listen to me right now. That $30K is going straight back to Joe during the next trade window. Do you understand? I will not be labeled as the villain from all this.
Fine, whatever. It's not like losing that money is that much of a loss anymore, seeing how you acquired that shake-up card to double our budget. But don't be acting like the situation with Mr. Biden is the biggest issue here.
Oh, great. Here we go. Let me guess it's Roman.
You and I both know he won't be happy about how his tag match
So
went.
now it's my fault he can't win his damn matches? I gave him exactly what he wanted for crying out loud.
Which I'm sure is the only reason why we've both not been speared in half yet. Signing Solo was another stupid decision, especially after we just got rid of Tonga. You better fix this, Donald. Make damn well sure that Solo doesn't take that title from Roman. Because if it comes down to it, I will leave you to the Sharks if it means saving my own life.
I hate to say it, but I think Barry was right. Signing Roman whilst Paul is my consultant has caused nothing but problems.
Okay, I think this is the best I could do given the circumstances.
Right, I'm back.
That was a long-ass phone call. I just got done booking the show. What do you
I
think?
gotta say, it's not a bad card, this. Mind going through the reasonings for the matches you've booked?
Sure. Did Heyman tell you that he extended Damian Priest's contract, by the way?
Yeah, I authorized him to do that before I got down to the main reason of the call.
Cool. So, in regards to the world title picture, I'm going to let fate decide. Either Roman starts a rivalry with Nick Aldis from their tables match, or Solo starts one from calling the tribal chief out.
You know what? That's absolutely fine. Roman can fight his own damn battles for once. If Solo is the one to start a rivalry with him, then so be it.
Well, that's certainly a 180 from when you were booking your first show of the episode.
Let's just say I've had a bit of a wake-up call since then.
Clearly. Anyway, I thought the rivalry between Tama Tonga and Damian should continue. And then I thought a huge main event could be Rhea and Liv for the women's world title, since that's a rivalry that's still going on.
Excellent work, Elon. Wow, I didn't think I'd ever be saying that again after our falling out.
Like I said, I wasn't going to allow our personal fallout disrupt what is simply business. As things stand, you deserve to be at the top because your show has been the best out of the three. That being said, you getting a shake-up card to double your budget is pure bullshit.
What can I say, Elon? It's the art of the deal.
Or a trick of the trade, I guess.
No, Elon, that's copyright infringement.
Yeah, please go ahead and use our other contract negotiation card to renew Lyra's contract too.
I figured that would be the case. I'll get it done.
Damn, these contract renewals are going to eat away at my budget once I run out of contract cards. Anyway, on to the show. So now with Braun and Bray's business dealt with, I can finally get Bray's feud with Joe Gacy started. So let's book a promo and see where that'll take us. Now remember when I said I'd be pulling that thing out earlier? Well, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. That's right, I'm gonna pull it out. I'm gonna pull it out right here, right now. That's right, the Royalty Power card, I'm gonna be using it. And the reason why is so I can further elevate the main event on tonight's show. We're gonna be giving Io the match she wants against Roxanne Perez. And because it's Io Sky, then I can't think of anyone better suited for this card. So not only is her popularity gonna skyrocket, but she's also gonna get her match against Perez. And not just that, it also further elevates the feud that Roxanne has currently got with Mitchin. And then you put the Intercontinental title into the mix too? Oh hell yeah, that is one hell of a main event I've just cooked up.
What the hell? Blair Davenport's contract has expired, and Kevin Owens is taking a week off? Okay, I'm actually fine with Owens doing that, but damn it, I didn't even get to add my input on Blair's situation. Obviously, it's Breeze's job to deal with all the admin parts of the show. So what the hell am I supposed to do without him? I guess I'll have to worry about that later on because I've still got a show to book. Let's start off by trying to get Tonga's stamina back to a good enough level with a health spa card. In the meantime, I want the Motor City Machine Guns to try calling both him and Theory out again since my attempts to get a rivalry started between the two teams didn't work out last week. As for everything else, well, I gotta keep up the pace with Donald tonight with a strong card. Josie and Cora's feud is at an all-time high, so damn straight they're going to be main eventing. I also figured that a triple threat between my biggest women's stars could bring in some high numbers too. Hell, even Seth is going to be involved tonight, despite not really having a feud at the moment. I definitely need to work on fixing that since he's my top champion and all, but that's a mighty strong card, despite me having no stipulations. I need to be careful on the spending at the moment for obvious reasons. The trade sabotage certainly hasn't helped that, but it's good to know I've still got a strong enough roster to build a stacked show even with my back against the wall.
Once again, it's been nice knowing you, Donald.
Nah, fuck all that. I've already said this to Elon. Roman can fight his own battles now.
Wait, really? But what about protecting Heyman from him?
His lack of care towards your situation has made me rethink things. And on the topic, I've also made a decision. Originally, I was going to give you the $30K back during the next trade window. I'm going to do one better and double that.
Whoa, 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 hold up, Donnie. I appreciate the thought. But there's no need for you to give me $60K like that.
It's fine, Joe. Donald here got a shake-up card that doubles his current budget.
Damn it, Elon!
Are you fucking serious?
And that's exactly why I didn't want to mention that, because Barry and Joe now just think I'm compensating for my bigger budget.
Don't you do that anyway? I don't see the issue here.
Don't worry. Donald, I'm not going to judge you for getting lucky like that. The game's the game after all.
Seriously? After the reaction he had for not winning either of the multi-matches from King of the Ring?
Admittedly, I do regret my reaction to that situation now.
Yeah, of course you do.
But Donald, are you sure you want to give me that much money? The sabotage wasn't your fault.
Joe, this is what I want. We can put this conversation to the side until the next trade window, but nothing is going to stop me from giving you what you're owed.
Nice going, EO. Shit. Donald, I'm sorry for sounding like a complete ass just then. I think the stress of being last in the rankings is getting to me. And then to see you get handed an increase to your budget like that certainly doesn't help my mood.
Holy crap, fair enough, Julia.
I was about to say, but anyway, it's fine, man. I can't be mad at you for being upset at the game, handing first place a lifeline like that. Unfortunately, the art of the deal becomes a factor even in something like GM mode.
There's no way you're referring to the concept of luck as the art of the deal now, right?
I might as well put my mark on it and make it a cliche whilst I'm the most powerful man in America.
And now Theory has beaten my world champion. This show is absolutely insane.
Honestly, Theory is actually perfect for your brand since you said it's all about second chances. If anyone deserves a second chance to prove himself, it's Theory without question.
You know, he and Grayson actually reminded me of Donald and Elon before the latter two had their breakup.
For the love of God, I've already had enough of this from Truth in the last episode. It wasn't a breakup.
The media can be quite fake sometimes. Is that a phone going off?
Yeah, my bad, guys, it's mine.
Why on earth is your ringtone the Unova Gate theme?
Because it's the perfect kind of music to fall asleep to. I'm gonna go answer this. Hey, Jordan, you got an update for me?
Indeed, Mr. Biden. I need you to meet me at these coordinates that I'm about to send to your phone.
Right, and that doesn't sound shady at all. May I ask why?
I've convinced Mr. Breeze to explain the reasoning for his previous actions. He had a condition we needed to fulfill, though. That being to meet at a neutral location where he could speak to you face to face.
I'm on my way. A bit of a weird place to meet up, don't you think?
I concur. At least it's not some cliche movie location like at the very back of an alley at the dead of night, though.
Back of an alley? I thought you were supposed to be cultured Mr. Peterson. I'm gorgeous for crying out loud, and what's more gorgeous than me? The beauty of the outside world, of course.
Can't deny that. Anyway, start talking, Tyler. I need answers, and to be honest, I think I deserve them too.
Listen, Mr. Biden, what I did to you during the last episode was nothing personal, but it was something that had to be done. I had to know for certain if you truly had the balls to see this GM war to the very end. As a man who's played this mode for many years, I consider the integrity of it very important. Only the best general managers can truly play the game. And you know what, Mr. Biden? You've proven right here and now that you do have the balls for it.
How do you figure?
Because you came here, you didn't take your balls and scurry back home. It shows you want to go the whole way. And most importantly, it shows you have true potential.
True potential?
That's right. Mr. Biden, I feel like the time is now to properly train you. With my guidance, I guarantee that we will catch up to Donald and Heyman, as well as fully take Obama and Woods out of the equation. The only question left is this. Will you follow my teachings, Joe? Will you do whatever it takes to win?
You know what? I'm willing to give you another chance, especially since Donald has said he's going to be giving us double the funds that you gave Heyman as an apology for the sabotage being accepted in the first place.
Oh wow, that's certainly great to hear.
So, when do these so-called teachings of yours start?
Now, isn't the best time for that. Let's put a pin in this until after the next premium event. It'll be best to get that free 60K in our bank before I work on weakening Donald's brand, since it'll probably also destroy whatever friendship he and Joe have. But it's all for the love of the game after all.
Very well, I guess we better head back. Thanks for talking Tyler into this, Jordan.
My pleasure, Mr. President. Anything is possible when you're willing to share your darkest fashion secrets.
Fashion secrets? I didn't think you took all that seriously, Jordan.
Trust me, Joe, this man certainly has some fashion skeletons in his closet. Anyway, I'll be off now. Joe, I'll hit you up as usual if any requests from our roster turn up in our inbox.
Mr. Former President, before you depart too, allow me to advise that you should take the utmost caution with this.
Why? Do you think Breeze may have an ulterior motive?
My deep psychological analysis doesn't seem to think so. However, I do believe that the whole idea of Breeze becoming a teacher of sorts may be a risk. Just keep in mind about what you're willing to throw away to achieve success in this series.
Shout out to the Homo sapiens!
Jesus Christ, man, can you stop fucking shouting?
Oh, my bad, guys, but cut a giant some slack, yeah? The Homo sapiens came through for me, and I'm just hyped about that.
They sure did. Congrats on being voted as the special guest host for the episode.
Thanks a lot, Bro Obama. Are you down to have a giant help you out with booking your shows today?
You know what, big man? Let's get it done.
That's actually fair too, seeing as Truth has helped me book mine. And Elon has helped Donald book his too.
Yeah, I wouldn't exactly call Elon helping me fair or anything, Joe.
He literally booked one of your entire damn shows for you in the last episode. Like, seriously, man, get a
Hey,
grip.
I never asked for him to even help me in the first place until the sabotage events became news to us, but whatever. I'm up first as usual, so let's get this thing started. Oh great, here we fucking go. Hey Paul, what's the difference between a guitar and a jellyfish?
Obviously, you can't strum the jellyfish. What in the fuck is wrong with you? You allowed your boy Toy Elon to book Solo into a rivalry with the tribal chief. The one thing I specifically told you not to fucking do?
L plus ratio, Paul, I've had enough.
Excuse me?
I've come to understand something recently. Me and you? We run the show here, not Roman. And if he can't deal with that, then he can go fuck himself.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on a minute, Mr. Trump. What exactly are you saying?
We don't need Roman Paul. It's not him that's gotten us this far. It's our quality knowledge of the industry as a whole. And with that said, I can see that Roman becomes more of a problem with every show. So you need to decide, Paul. Is it going to be me or the tribal chief? Like you said before, you're a businessman. So I'm sure you'll come to the right decision. The art of the deal has struck in the power card shop today, it seems, so I better cop this shit. But look, I do hope Paul comes around and sticks by the decision I'm making. It shouldn't be too hard, right? I mean, he's already betrayed Roman this year already. Now, Damien here is a little upset that he can't beat Tama Tonga and is demanding he get a win here. Well, Damien, I don't know if you're aware, but this is real fucking life and I can't help you get the win because you're the one fucking wrestling, not me. So stop crying about your obvious skill issue and get the job done already. I need to sign another challenger for Chelsea Green and her United States Championship. Every woman the scouts have come back with here is more than worthy to be on my brand. But I need to look at this on a star perspective. Why would Bianca Belair want to go after Chelsea Green when Rhea Ripley is right there? I personally believe Naomi is a much better fit for Chelsea's next opponent. Plus, I'm quite the fan of her change of character recently. She's taking matters into her own hands, much like I always do as the President of the United States. And now that I'm done trying to protect Roman, let's see if he can make himself look really, really strong and try to get the win over Solo Sikoa on his own. This is my show, and that makes me the star of it. Roman better start realizing it soon, because I'm done. I'm done being pushed around. Greatness personified lies right in front of you in the form of your oh-so-great president, Donald Trump.
What's up, Barry? We got a bit of an issue here. Both Bray Wyatt and Joe Gacy's contracts are expiring.
Fuck Didn't we just give Bray an extension using one of our power
I'm
cards?
pretty sure that was just to extend it by an extra 2 weeks. So unless you're fine forking over a massive sum of our current budget, I think we're gonna have to make a tough decision here. One of these two men are gonna have to leave the brand.
Damn it. It's gonna have to be Gacy then. Wyatt is too valuable to let go. So much for that feud between the two that I was building.
I'm sorry to hear your plans have been ruined because of this man. Lastly, we've got both Bronson and Dominic arguing about who should be in the main event tonight. It's your call, Barry. What do you want to do?
Sorry, Dom, but you being in my main event doesn't work out in my current plans. Woods tell the two that Bronson and Rhodes are going to be taking the main event spot.
Rhodes main eventing instead of Dom? I'm sure the IWC would love that one.
Ah, good one. And thanks, man.
Sounds like you and Woods have a good working relationship.
1 out of 3 presidents getting along well with their consultants. It's better than nothing. Anyway, let's get on with booking tonight's show.
So what have you got planned for tonight, Bro Bomb?
Well, I might as well make use of the Bray and Gacy feud whilst I still have it. So I'm going to book them in a match for tonight.
Why not add a stipulation to it since the feud is going to be ending tonight anyway?
The best I can do here is a tables match. I need to save money as well as Bray's stamina too. It's running quite low at the moment, so we can't risk injury by putting him in a steel cage or something like that.
That's some good employee management for sure. It's a shame though, since the steel cage match would have been fire. I myself have quite fond memories of one. Remember when I slammed Bobby Lashley through one?
Didn't he win that match though by rolling off the side that you slammed him through after that?
So anyway, I see you're making a signing here.
Indeed. It seems Joe didn't renew Blair's contract over on NXT, so she's become a free agent. I definitely consider her a future name of the industry, so she's a perfect fit for the vision I'm trying to cook.
But not Shaq though, right? Don't think I didn't see that fellow giant pop up on the scout list.
He's a fellow dog for sure, but don't worry, he doesn't fit into my plans. You're the only giant I'd want to have on my show, bro.
Nice job with the booking, Bro Obama. Now I understand why you gave Bronson the main event spot instead of Dominic.
Dominic was low on stamina too, so even if him versus Tommaso was a bigger match, I still probably would have been hesitant to book it anyway.
Man, what is it with your show and stamina shoes?
I honestly have no clue. It feels like I'm the only one of us 3 suffering from it.
So hear me out on this, Joe. Paragon is asking for a match with Seth Rollins. We could get an instant big-time feud out of this. In fact, I'd recommend going a step further and making it for Seth's World Championship just to guarantee a strong kickoff to the rivalry.
Oh wow, that could be massive for us. Let's get it booked.
Excellent, I knew you'd be up for it. Last off, we've got Cora here making demands for how she should be presented going forwards. I recommend we just terminate her contract and be done with it.
Hang on a minute, Breeze, isn't that a little harsh?
I know I said we'd wait till after the next premium event to start teaching you what I know, but this is a great opportunity for a quick first lesson. That lesson being that you need to be ruthless as a general manager. Your roster is simply pawns for your future greatness. Any chance for free leverage over the opponent should be taken. In this case, we can use the money from Cora's contract for something far more productive. Her usefulness has now expired, so now we must move on and not look back.
Breeze. I don't agree with this decision, but if anyone could be cut for the sake of more profit right now, it would probably be Cora. Very well, Breeze, do what you have to do.
Oh, Mr. Biden, this is excellent progression from you. I was right, there's certainly still hope for you with this mode after all. I'll let you get on with booking this week's show now.
Fuck. Was that really necessary? Maybe not. But I'm determined to not only catch up to Donald, but to win this series as a whole now. With that in mind, listening to Breeze's lessons will probably be the best thing for me going forward. Regardless of if the choices are morally wrong. Let's try and keep focused on booking tonight's show for now, though. Chris Sabin needs a health spa card to help get his stamina back up. It's the least I can do for him since he's been an absolute workhorse since the start of the series. I'm going to use that money that the brand gained from the termination of Cora's contract to go towards a replacement star, that being Candice LeRae. This actually turned out better than I thought. I brought Candice in whilst managing to save some of the profit I earned from Cora's departure in the first place. I guess risks are indeed worth the rewards after all. And here's the full show for tonight. Let's see if it's strong enough to keep pace with what Donald has booked. And even if it doesn't, perhaps the victory today is the knowledge gained from Breeze's teachings. God, I sound like a damn Sith Lord. To be honest, I've got the Palpatine look pretty much perfected, so me being a Sith wouldn't even be that much of a stretch in the Star Wars universe.
Well, what do you know? Damien actually managed to stop his bitching and win a match for once.
Oh, he came and blamed you for his losing streak? It literally makes no sense. It's not like we're the ones competing in the ring in his place.
Exactly. Like imagine if we were competing in Omos's place. The 3 of us would literally have to stack up on each other just to match up to his size to make the whole thing realistic.
They don't call me the Nigerian giant for nothing.
Donald, your fat ass is staying down at the bottom as the legs in that equation.
Wow, a fat joke, huh? Haven't heard one of those from your decrepit ass in a while. There you go, Roman. This just proves you can easily win your battles on your own. You just choose not to. Because you're a lazy bitch.
What the hell is
Jesus,
going
Don,
on?
you borrowing Omos's giant balls there, champ.
Yeah, he must be. Even I accept the fact that Roman should be acknowledged. And I'm the size of a damn mountain.
Pussy's the lot of you. SmackDown is my show, and I'm not going to let Roman push me and Heyman around anymore.
Well, Barry, I respect the hell out of you for signing Blair Mann. I really didn't want to release her in the first place, but of course Breeze wasn't there to make sure we extended her contract.
Since you brought the man up, what's the situation with him? You gonna fire him as your consultant?
That was my original plan, but he explained his actions to me, and I'm willing to give him another chance.
Once again, Joe, that's pussy talk. You really got to take notes of me rebelling against Roman.
No, Donald, it is you who has to take notes, because trust me, sooner than later I'm going to kick you off that pedestal you've created for yourself in the rankings.
Where's this fire come from all of a sudden, Joe? I swear at the start of the series you were content with just making sure you didn't finish in last.
You gotta respect the fire that burns in him, though, for real.
That kind of fire may have even kept you in office, Joe. I'm joking, by the way. Come for me like that, and I'll put you down the same way I did during the election. Are you fucking kidding? This damn jabroni of all people is a double champion.
I won't lie, I'm quite shocked with this outcome.
Joe, what in the world possessed you to book this?
You could never understand my vision, Don. Stick to your own damn lane before Roman comes around to Superman punch your ass.
Oh, so you want to start talking shit now? I've had enough of this. Get the fuck out of here whilst I book my second show. Finally, it feels like it's been forever since Paul didn't call me before booking a show. He must still be thinking about whether he wants to stop being Roman's bitch or not. Anyway, I thought of a great idea for a tag team on my brand. Damian Priest and R-Truth have become good friends since the Judgment Day storyline. So why not go all the way and get them to challenge for the tag team titles together? I was expecting Truth to pop out of nowhere, and thank me for that. Oh right, of course, he's now become Ron Killings. Thank God, because honestly, Truth's craziness can get a little too much even for me. Anyway, here's my show. Liv and Rhea have managed to maintain a level 4 rivalry, so we're going to use that to give us an epic finale to the show. If you can't tell, these are indeed the go-home shows before our next premium event, so it's important we come swinging with our best. That said, I'm keeping Roman versus Solo for the premium event for the sake of gaining some extra fans on that show too.
Miller wants a one-on-one match tonight. You think you can make that happen?
I'm sure I can find a way to squeeze that into my card tonight. Thanks for letting me know.
Say, bro, Obama, I've got a question. It revolves around one of your power cards in your inventory.
What's on your mind, man?
Okay, so you've got this cheat code card that I imagine you got because Woods is your consultant. Wouldn't using this be key to getting you caught back up with Donald and Joe? You could derail their plans as well as take one of their biggest stars in the process.
You're not wrong. But the three of us are on a friendly basis. Well, I mean, that's what I thought before Joe started bringing the heat to Donald just now. But with me being last, it wouldn't be a good idea for me to be making enemies anyway. Because Donald and Joe could then just tag team my show and make it completely redundant with their own power cards.
But what if either Donald or Joe were to disturb the peace instead?
Only then will I consider using the cheat code. Until then, though, I'm going to keep things civil and not use it.
But what if Woods then starts hassling you to use it to catch back up to
Let's not think about that. Woods is my boy after all. There's no way he'd sabotage our healthy working relationship like that.
Biggie says hi.
Okay, fair point.
Where's Cody at? I see what you're doing. No stamina level, I presume.
It's fucking bullshit, man. I swear I've not been abusing the stipulation matches to the point where my stamina levels should be this bad.
It's not all bad though. That Fatal 4-Way women's match should cook. And then you've got some other decent matches like Dominic versus Tommaso and Tiffany versus Lyra.
All good matches, don't get me wrong, but I know Donald and Joe have got it better. At this point, I'm at least 50K fans behind the two. Something's got to give on their end at this point for me to catch up.
No call and not even a major memo from Breeze this week. I'm going to hope that just means there's nothing going on then. I know we're on good terms now, but we saw how things went with Blair Davenport because I heard nothing from him. Probably just my paranoia settling in again. It's been like this ever since I heard Donald tell the world that other world leaders have no idea what the fuck they're doing. Well, you know what? It's Donald who doesn't know what the fuck he's doing in this series, because by the end of this show, I'm going to be taking the top spot in the rankings. What better way to reach that pedestal that Donald has created for himself by having the greatest tag team of all time win championship gold? It's time for Theory and Tonga to get their hands on those tag team titles. Meanwhile, Paragon and Seth are going to have a much anticipated rematch as Rollins attempts to win back his world championship. And here's the cherry on top of this amazing chocolate chip ice cream I've made. Say hello to the Fighting Champion Power Card, the exclusive NXT card that gives all title matches on my show a boost, a reference to the great championship matches we got to witness during the black and gold days of the brand. With this power card combined with this amazing show I've booked, it's looking inevitable that I'll be at the top. One episode of listening to Breeze has potentially put me in position of becoming the head of the table in this series. I definitely made the right decision not firing him when I had the chance.
Nice one. Now there's no way Woods can be upset regarding your treatment of Kofi.
Once again, Kofi losing wouldn't even be my fault to begin with, since we're not the ones in the ring in the first place. But yeah, Kofi has surprisingly been one of my best stars.
Why is that surprising? Kofi's great.
Big E says hi.
Okay, fair enough.
I will say I'm loving the Truth and Priest combo here, Trump.
Yeah, I figured there was a bit of a charm pairing these two up. It's a shame they didn't win the tag belts, though. It would have opened Solo's schedule up a bit, meaning he could solely focus on taking down the tribal chief.
Yeah, can we talk about that for a second? I know I was the one who said having Roman on your brand was a bad call whilst Heyman is your consultant. But you did take some time to look at the rankings at the end of the last episode, right? Joe really isn't that far behind you.
Barry speaking the finest of truths as usual.
Shut it, Joe. What exactly are you trying to say, Barry?
I think what Bro Bomb is saying is that at this point, trying to push your biggest star off your brand may not be the best call whilst you've got competition knocking at your door in the rankings.
Oh, come on, this is Sleepy Joe we're talking about. There's no way he's going to be able to overtake me. I am an expert at this game, with the greatest mind in wrestling backing me up in the form of Paul Heyman. I can't possibly lose.
I love it when he goes off on an ego rant like this, because that just seals his fate of being on the losing end of the battle.
Yeah, it's kind of funny how often that happens.
Oh, all of you can fuck off. Except you Omos, you're pretty cool. Stop. Oh, cool, Seth got the title back. At least now Joe's brand doesn't look like a jobber fest anymore. Seriously, you guys think this will be enough to beat
Trump,
me?
I beg you stop talking. We all know how this is going to end if you don't.
Crap, I forgot to give Theory a fixed match card.
I knew you were still a fan of him, bro.
Just because I'm not jizzing all over for him
fuck?
doesn't mean I don't see the vision of seeing the future right before my eyes.
Heading to the top, yeah, it's not a surprise. The top being my giant head because I'm the size of a mountain.
Regardless, I still know I've got this in the bag.
Okay, look, I'm actually starting to get a bit annoyed by you now, Joe. Because you're out here acting like it's inevitable. You may be close to me in the rankings, but can you really be this confident?
Fighting champion.
Does he know?
Oh, he knows.
You used a fighting champion card?
Yep.
The card that gives all title matches on your show a boost?
Oh yes, classic black and gold in my veins.
Oh, fuck.
What you gotta say now, bitch boy?
Holy crap, Joe, congrats, man.
Yeah, for real, man, you let that fire burn inside you and you've cooked hard.
Thanks, boys, I appreciate it. Don't be making it too easy for me, though, Barry. I want to see you picking the pace up again.
I deal with endless suffering on my show.
Speaking of suffering, Donald hasn't moved the face muscle since his worldly realization a minute ago.
Donald, your phone.
Shut the fuck up, Barry. Whoever the hell this is you're calling at a bad time.
Shut the fuck up, bitch boy. The tribal chief couldn't care less about your existential crisis about losing the top spot in the
How the hell do you already know about that?
Because I'm Roman fucking Reigns, and here you were trying to convince that idiotic ex-wiseman of mine that me not being on your brand didn't matter. Yeah, I bet you've woken up now, huh? It's not me who needs you, bitch boy, it's the other way around. You know damn well I'm the best chance you've got at claiming that top spot back. So if I was you, I'd start realizing who truly runs SmackDown around here. Cause it ain't you, bitch.
Donald, you good?
I'm gonna go cry under my shower that uses gold coins as water.